I promise you that this video is so powerful that can change your life. I'm not lying. I've been doing these 10 things from a lot of time, and I can see the difference. And I promise that you'll see the difference as well. The only thing is, you will have to promise me that you will first watch this video till the end, and second, you will follow whatever I say for at least 30 days. You're not going to see any results if you're not going to follow it for at least 30 days. I need you to follow these tips that I'm going to give you for the next 30 days. If you can't do that, don't watch the video. Close your browser, close your phone, and go away. Even if a single person watches this video, but if he or she watches it till the end, I'm happy with it. I don't want thousands or millions of views. I want people, real people, following these advices, because these have changed my life and these advices can change yours as well, right? And if you haven't already, follow me on my Instagram channel as well. I keep posting workout videos. So instagram.com/theneatprogrammer. So at the time of recording, I have some 4.4k followers. After this video, I want at least 4.5k followers. Make sure you do that, okay? I give you so many tips about workout. So many tips. So many valuable tips. Go and follow. So I'm going to show you those 10 things that I've been following for a long time right now, and I'm going to tell you how they have helped me and how can they help you as well. Again, you have to watch this video till the end. You have to follow these 10 advices for the next 30 days at least. I promise you, if you follow these for the next 30 days, you're going to follow this for whole of your life. It's just that you have to start. You have to start somewhere. Okay, cool. Let's get started. The first thing, deep breathing. Deep breathing. What, Madhav? You're not telling something new. We all know deep breathing. What is deep breathing? What does deep breathing have to do with changing your life? It has a lot to do with changing your life. So it's proven that the way we breathe, our breathing style actually affect our emotions. You're angry, deep breathe. You're sad, deep breathe. You're afraid, deep breathe. I promise these emotions will go away at that point itself. Try it out. Whenever you're angry the next time, just deep breathe. So there are a lot of breathing techniques, ocean breathing and so on, pranayams, as you know, in yoga pranayamas, and there are a lot of things. I don't want you to spend a lot of time in learning those new things. The only thing you need to know is deep breathing. So the specific style of deep breathing that I follow is breathe through nose and make sure a lot of air is going through your throat, and then exhale from your mouth. Inhale from your nose directly through your throat and exhale from your mouth. It will look like this. So what it does is, it gives your body a lot of oxygen. A lot. It can control your mood, it can control your emotions, it can relax you, basically by providing more and more oxygen to each and every cell of yours. That's it. Practice deep breathing. So you don't wait to get stressed before practicing deep breathing. What I do is, every 1 hour, let's say I'm working for, let's say, a lot of long hours. Every 1 hour, I will just close my eyes and do this deep breathing. You'll feel the difference. Next thing is, start with gratitude. So I read this somewhere. That's important. I became fan of those lines. I don't know who has written them. I've heard that a lot of times. But instead of saying I have to go to work, you should say I get to go to work. Instead of saying I have to do this, you should say I get to do this. Instead of saying, oh, I have to cook my dinner now, you should say I get to cook my dinner now. Gratitude. I don't need to go too deep into it. I cannot in words explain how different your mindset will be if you practice gratitude. Gratitude keeps you humble, because you know that there are a lot of people who don't have the things that you have, who are not enjoying the things that you are enjoying, those who are not having the privilege that you have. So you have to have some gratitude. Okay, next one. Use your calendar. This is the biggest productivity tool, your calendar. You can use a physical calendar, you can use your Gmail calendar, you can use Outlook calendar, anything. Use your calendar. Well, Madhav, what has calendar got to do with changing my life? It can. A lot of people tell me I'm not getting time to do this, I'm not getting time to do that, and so on. You're not getting time, or you're not tracking your time. A lot of people, everyone has 24 hours in a day. So many people do so many things, and there are people who do nothing, there are people who do so many things. How? Everyone has 24 hours in a day. Then what's the difference? They can track their time. So whenever the next time you get to say that, oh, I'm not getting time for this, schedule some time for it. Why are you saying me I'm not getting time for this? Just open your calendar, open your Outlook app, set up some time with yourself. 8 to 9 p.m. You have to study, you're not getting time to study, 8 to 9 p.m. you have to study. That's it. You're not getting time to work out, morning 6 to 8 a.m. You have an alarm, you have a booking with yourself, you have an appointment with yourself in your calendar, and you will not use that time for anything else. Prioritize it. Prioritize your schedule. Prioritize things that you book in your calendar. As simple as that. Open your calendar, go there, book some time with yourself for everything that you have to do. You have to study, book some time for it. 8 to 9 p.m. No one's going to disturb me. No one's going to call me. I'm not going to answer any phone. I'm just going to study. I'm not going to watch Instagram. I'm not going to watch Twitter. I'm not going to watch LinkedIn or YouTube. I'm just going to study. That's how you can use your calendar. Use your calendar effectively. Your calendar is the biggest productivity tool. Now since we're talking about study for 25 minutes to 30 minutes daily. That's the least amount of time I'm telling you, because I told you that these are the tiny habits that you can adopt in daily life. I'm not telling you to do anything very, very difficult. I'm not telling you to study 5 hours a day or 10 hours a day. You cannot. I know you're working in 9 to 5 job, or you're in college right now. I know. Being in college, you cannot. It's difficult to find out time for self-study apart from those assignments and all these things. Being a working professional, being in a 9 to 5 job, it's even difficult. It's so difficult finding time. I know you cannot find a continuous chunk of 2.5 hours to study. It's very difficult. And that's the excuse people make to not study. And those are the same people who will have a screen time of 2 to 3 hours per day on Instagram. Go check it out. You might be one of them. You might be saying that, oh, I don't have time to study. I don't have time to study, right? But now once you open your Instagram app, you go to Insights, see 3 hours per day on Instagram. What the hell is going wrong? Let me tell you. Basically, Instagram, you see it in chunks. You get 5 minutes of free time, you start scrolling. You get 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you start scrolling. And that's how it's eating up your time. So you have to understand that you are not going to get 2 to 3 hours of continuous free time in working days, which is obvious. But don't let this be a reason to not study. Otherwise, you're never going to get time. You know the importance of study. You stop learning, you stop growing. There's nothing you can do to grow, to make yourself grow if you're not learning new things. Our whole economy is now running on knowledge. All of us are knowledge workers. If you're working in software industry, definitely you are a knowledge worker. And you know the things that were here 20 years ago. PHP. No one even uses PHP. Sorry if you're not into software, I'm just using an example. So PHP was one of those languages which was used so much 10 to 15 years ago. Now hardly anyone uses it. Now if someone would have said that I'm going to remain on PHP, they wouldn't have grown. Every single day you have to grow. That's how the world works. And to grow, there's only one thing. You have to study. I'm not telling you to read. I'm not telling you to watch videos. Study. Study anything. If you're interested in calisthenics, study about calisthenics. If you're interested in powerlifting, study about powerlifting. If you're interested in nutrition, study about nutrition. If you're interested in data structures and algorithms, study data structures and algorithms. If you're interested in React.js, follow my channel. A little bit of promotion. Cool. So study for at least 25 to 30 minutes daily. Workout. I cannot emphasize on the importance of working out daily. I'm not telling you to work out daily, but I'm telling you to work out 4 to 5 times a day. You can take 2 to 3 rest days in a week. Now the thing is, you ask yourself, that's how human beings are designed. That's how human brain works. You see someone who is physically fit, you automatically get some degree of respect for them. Why? Because they've proven, I don't know how it works, but I think the reason behind this is because by being physically fit, by having a six-pack abs, they have proven that they can work hard. You cannot get fit unless and until you work hard. You cannot get six-pack abs without putting in a lot of efforts, a lot of discipline. So having a good physique, I'm not telling you to have six-pack abs or something, that's difficult, but at least get in shape, get in some shape. Start cutting down some fat if you're overweight. It's not that difficult. You just need consistency, and that is going to show everyone your discipline. If you have to convince anyone, if you're into business, you have to convince someone. They will get convinced if they trust you that you have the discipline to make it work. And your body language and your physique is the proof of your discipline. It's the biggest proof of your discipline. So I'm not telling you to be a gym addict, I'm not telling you to be an athlete, I'm not telling you to have six-pack abs, but at least be in a little bit of shape. Try to be fit, that's it. If you can't go to gym, go for a jog daily. If you're not willing to jog or walk, go for cycling. Do something for 4 to 5 days a week. That's enough. Eat clean, do something. Be kind without a reason. Now this is something which is not going to give you directly anything. This is not going to give you some reward. This is not going to give you anything directly. The only thing that it's going to give you is happiness. It can be anything, any random act of kindness. You see someone in trouble, just ask them, how can I help you? Can I help you? Any random act of kindness, anything that can make someone else smile is going to make you smile. Remember this. Always remember this. Always. There's nothing bigger in this world than making someone smile. If you can make someone smile daily, you're doing a good job, and you will feel happy about it. So for your own inner happiness, you have to be kind. Maintain a good body language. This is so important. I'm talking about everything. Maintaining good posture, maintaining good eye contact while speaking, even while sitting. If you're working, if you're a developer, or a product manager, or anyone who is in the software industry, you have to sit on a chair for the whole day. Sit with your back straight. That's going to help you out in long term. That's going to save your spine from a lot of things that could go wrong. So yeah, when I say body language, I'm not only talking about the conventional body language, I'm also talking about your posture. You already know some good tips of body language. When you're speaking to someone, look at them in the eye. Do not start scrolling Instagram when they're talking. Listen to them, listen more, speak less. Right? Some good signs of body language. I have to tell you something important. I'm emphasizing on my points. I'm being serious here. You can see it through my body language. Now, what if I would have told you all these 10 important points with something like this? Hey, you want to know something important? It's not going to work out. You're not going to trust me. So I'm telling you something important, so I have to be serious. I'm showing it to you from my body language right now. I'm looking at you. Right? So maintain a good body language while speaking, while meeting someone, while connecting with someone, even while sitting. Connect with friends. This is so important. Right? So, modern world is full of stress. Everyone is going through some stress. Everyone. And everyone, the whole misery of life is that everyone is going through some struggle, and they think that everyone else is not going through any struggle. Now, how do you deal with this much stress? Work. Work is the most important thing. You can outwork your stress, but still if you are working 24/7, your stress level are just going to increase. It's not going to decrease. So how do you manage stress? Simple. Call your family, call your friends, talk to them. At least 10 to 15 minutes a day. Talk to your family, talk to your friends, talk to your girlfriend or boyfriend, talk to your spouse. Just have a heart-to-heart conversation with them. Tell them what happened today. And you're going to feel light. This is so important. You already know about this. If you're not doing this, start doing this from right now. Pause this video, call your family, call your friends. Just tell them that I want to talk to you about what happened today. Oh, you know what happened today? I met this so-and-so guy and this thing happened. That's it. You'll feel good after talking to someone. Cool. next one, plan every night. I know I had to write this in few words, so this does not make any sense. What do you mean by plan every night? I wanted to say plan your next day in the previous night. I could not write that in bold letters and big font, right? So I just said plan every night, just ignore this. So I am trying to say that you have to plan your day even before the day starts. This is so important. I am going to tell this to you once again. Listen to me. Stop if you are not focusing. Focus here. I'm just telling you, plan your day even before it starts. What you have to do? Very simple. Every night before going to sleep, 10 minutes before going to sleep, take a pen and paper. Don't do it on digital. Don't do it on laptop or mobile because you can get distracted. You will open your laptop to write down your goals and instead you'll start watching YouTube, which is worthless. So what I need to do is maintain your journal, maintain your diary, open your diary every night and write down the top 5 things that you have to do complete next day. I had to make a video on this topic. I wrote it down in my diary yesterday night. I have sticky notes all over my wall. I can't show you right now because I'm recording the video. Anyways, I have the sticky notes all over my wall. That's the importance. Plan your next day. If you are not clear about your goals, if you are not clear about your tasks, you're going to procrastinate. Most of the times when we procrastinate thinking that it's so difficult, it's so big, most of the time the task itself is just half an hour of a task. So simple. But since we're not clear about the end goal, since we're not clear about our to-do list, we end up procrastinating a lot. So as simple as that, before sleeping tonight, if you're watching this video, today itself you have to follow it. Before sleeping, take a pen and paper, write down the top 5 to 7 things that you're going to do tomorrow and do them tomorrow. Make sure those are atomic things. What do I mean by atomic things? Those are some minimal things. You should not write that I am going to complete this whole 30-hour course tomorrow. It's impossible. You cannot write that I'm going to become the President of India tomorrow. You cannot. In one day, obviously. But what you can do, I have to make this video. Make this video. You can make some sort of video in let's say 2 to 3 hours. That's an atomic goal. Write down achievable goals the previous night. And the last one, get quality sleep. The most ignored thing. I also ignore it a lot of times. I get so busy in work some days that I tend to ignore my sleep, which is so bad, so bad. Lack of quality sleep is the house of so many diseases. Just sleep for 4 hours for 10 days, you're going to lose all your focus. You're going to lose all your energy. So bad. Make sure that you are sleeping 7 hours per day, at least 7 hours, maximum 8.5 hours. Between 7 to 8.5 hours is your sleep, quality sleep. Another tip, switch off all the lights in your room. Make sure that you are sleeping in a dark room. As simple as that. Make sure it's not noisy. As simple as that. Another tip you want, just take a warm bath before sleeping. I know you might not get time, but if you can try it out. There are so many things you can do for a quality sleep. It's so simple. Turn off all the lights, reduce the noise. Make sure you're not watching Instagram before sleeping. Just throw away all your gadgets 30 minutes before sleep. As simple as that. Cool, that's it. Get quality sleep. This was the last tip. These were the 10 tips that I told you. Right? Now, I want you to follow these tips for the next 30 days. And if you do that, write down in comments. I want you to comment in this video that yes, I'm going to follow it. Otherwise, I will think that no one's going to follow it. And my time in recording this video was wasted. Right? And if you haven't already, follow me on my Instagram channel as well. I keep posting workout videos. So instagram.com/thedeanprogrammer. So at the time of recording, I have some 4.4k followers. After this video, I want at least 4.5k followers. Make sure you do that, okay? I give you so many tips about workout. So many tips. So many valuable tips. Go and follow. Cool. I'll see you the next time. Bye.